The Bushcrafty Talks.
What's up, Bushcraft Family here? Or no, Bushcrafty. Sitting there looking at these old buildings here. I don't know if I can flip it around here. There's a little bit, but the rest of them are all tore down and they're stacking up the bricks and stuff to recondition or re-salvage or whatever you want to call it. Well, there's some other people here scavenging through this building, it looks like. Used to be a booming little thing here. They've made all kinds of different things. And you see this, all over. It's just not here in this small town of Coshocton. Coshocton, however you people pronounce it. But you see all these old buildings and the lives that worked in there and the people who built the place, and you see all that stuff. And it's to make changes for new advances and this and that. But there was people fed their families by working at those places. And you sit there, if you live in a community long enough, you see where places used to be and what's there now and how things have changed. Like this community here, we have a Walmart, an Aldi's, and a Bueller's. That's it. Now, there used to be other stores here long ago. The most recent one that folded up, and that was during, the thing. Was IGA. And they actually had butchers to where you could go in and talk to the butchers, and they would give you specialty cuts, and you could buy bones. They would chop up the bones to where you could make bone broth or whatever the case may be. But nowadays, you got Walmart. You ask them, is there a butcher? No, there's no butcher here. There's other places. Aldi's, there's no butcher there. So Bueller's, there kind of is and kind of isn't. You have to catch them on certain days, and then sometimes they'll do a cut for you, or if they have a whole cow in there or something like that, which sometimes it comes in pre-done and whatnot. Woo-wee! Oh boy! Oh man, that's a ripe one there. Skunk didn't make it across the road. Ooh. Woo-wee. Dang. Anyway, like I said, a lot of people don't pay attention. Oh, that building's gone. It's being torn down. Something else will be there. Like there was factory over there did something with the apples. I think it's called Tasty Apples or something like that. Anyways, that business went under a while ago, and the building sat there and sat there and sat there, and then finally it was Mother Nature took control, and they ended up tearing it down. They planted grass in there, which was good for a while because it gave kids somewhere to play football and stuff like that out there. But then somebody came along and bought it and put in a little plaza, which one Papa John's is in there and a couple other little places. But you sit there and think of all the people that worked at that big factory that used to be there. Now you have a few people that work at Papa John's and one or two in the other storefronts, and that's it. We're getting all this population in this world, but yet these big factories that used to build stuff here and do things are going away, and we're popping in plazas here and there with a fraction of the people working. Eventually, that type of thing is going to catch up with us. Right now, I mean, people at McDonald's. At the moment, my son is deployed over in a country that he shouldn't be in, putting his life on the line, and some kid in McDonald's makes more money than he does. And my son is not a private or anything like that. I'm not going to say what rank he is or anything, but he's higher up in there. Not high, but you know, he's not a grunt, and which you're supposed to get more pay, but he has a family he's taking care of, and this still irritates the hell out of me. You have trouble making ends meet, you can always sign up for food stamps. This is what the Army tells. I'm not sure if it's the same in, you know, any other branches, but I'm pretty sure it's the same, because I don't think one branch gets paid more than the other too much. I mean, a little bit here and there, but not like, woohoo, we're rich, you know, type thing. But anyways, it gets you wondering how we're going, and it seems like we're downsizing everything. Everything's smaller, less people to work in these places. Trying to get everybody to work from home. Oh, take a pay cut and stay at home. That way you don't have to travel. It cuts down on gas and everything, so you don't have to pay as much. And we're getting at that stage. We're getting at this stage where one thing has to give. It's either the population, or we have to start growing as an economy. Which one is more sensible? All I can say is pray things are going to get better. If they don't, they're not meant to be. So all I can say about that, like always, never give up, and God bless.